I saw a film last night called Message from the King. This is listed as coming out in 2016, but I think that was only for award ceremonies and things. It came out in the UK anyway on Netflix yesterday. Put it on, had no expectations regarding it, just came up as a recommendation. It stars Chadwick Boseman, Luke Evans, and Tom Felton's got a small role in it as well, and Alfred Molina. And it's directed by, what's his name? Fabrice Duwels. I'm not sure what else he's done. Nothing springs to mind, to be honest. No, he seems to have done lots of foreign films. Anyway, it's a film about a man, Chadwick Boseman, who arrives in America from South Africa. He gets given a hard time by immigration when he comes in, and then you immediately establish that he's looking for his sister, who moved to LA and has subsequently ceased contact, vanished. Now, he immediately starts aggressively searching for her, let's say, beating people up. He's got a signature weapon, which is a bicycle chain, which he whips people with, strangles them with, which is a nice touch. And the plot follows him basically shaking down people to try and find out where his sister is, and when he finds out what happened to her, why what happened to her happened. This leads him into a various series of characters, and a lot of them are pretty standard characters, and you can work out that they probably know more than they actually do, but it's fun. As I say, I had no expectations for this film. It was listed as a thriller, but really I'd describe it as a sort of throwback action revenge film. It's not got big gunfights or anything like that. It's quite intense, but it's shot with a sort of film grain that reminds you of older films from maybe late 70s, 80s period. It's got a sort of moody atmosphere to it, and it's just enjoyable. It doesn't mess about with too much in the way of derivatives in the plot. Everything has a purpose, it serves a purpose, and his character is easy to understand, and you get enough background information explained through the scenes and through the action, rather than someone having to sit there and give you a big exposition scene about anything, which is good. When you have to sit there and waste 10 minutes on exposition alone, that's what slows the film down. It's just an example of poor filmmaking. It's got a good conclusion, and there's a character twist, not a plot twist, but a character twist at the very end that is a nice little touch at the back end of the film. And just after you think everything's resolved and everything's done and you know everything about the characters, it just sticks a little bit on the back end that kind of gives you a little wry smile, and you think, oh, okay, yeah, that's quite clever. It's definitely worth watching. It's only an hour and 40 odd minutes long, but it doesn't feel like it's over long. It feels like a tight sort of 88-minute long film. And yeah, it's just a nice film that you can stick on a night time, on a Saturday or Friday night. Watch it. It's got a bit of violence. It's not overly gory, but it's, I suppose, I want to say realistic, or rather it feels intense when you watch it. There's bits where people are getting hit with bars and things, and you kind of think, ooh, even though you're not seeing anything breaking, the sound effects and the way that it's shot do make you feel, ooh, that's nasty. And there's nice, and the background acting is good as well. There's a scene when there's a hotel room and there's a child in the hotel room, and when a fight breaks out, the child starts screaming and crying, as opposed to sort of disappearing into the background, which is good because a lot of films they don't pay attention to those kind of things, and it just adds to the intensity. Yeah, really good film. Recommend watching it. If you just want something straightforward, to the point, that's a bit of sort of aggressive relief.